Where you at? Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Listen up.
What's up, everybody? It's your man Vince Pass in the building.
Are you ready? Make some noise. Where you at? Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Listen up.
What's up, everybody? It's your man Vince Pass.
Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Listen up.
What's up, everybody? It's your man Vince Pass.
Are you ready? Make some noise. Where you at?
What's up, everybody? It's your man Vince Pass.
Is the most dangerous man walking the streets of our city.
In the building, man.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your man Vince Pass in the building. Late night. Definitely a late night tonight. 11 o'clock and all as well. Shout out to everybody that's able to rock on and make it right now. It's your man Vince Pass in the building. This is my unapologetically Vince segment. You dig what I'm saying? And on this segment right here, this is where I go in about some things that just seem to upset me just a little bit. But yo, shout out to everybody who had this dope work week going on right now. The weather is going crazy right now. Super bananas out here. You feel me? So look, it's because you got this warm weather trending out here. Please put on a jacket. Put on a jacket. We still in the wintertime, you know what I'm saying? So, some of y'all going to be coughing up a lung pretty soon. But that's what it's going to be. You don't put on that jacket. Don't let this weather deceive you. Yeah, listen, right now I want to give a shout out to my wife who's in the other room listening to Nightcap with Shay, you feel what I'm saying? And my man Chad, Ocho Cinco, dope show, you feel what I'm saying? Shameless plug right now going on. Check them out, you dig? But, tonight, man, I'm going to talk about something real quick, man. I want to talk about Kimberly Martin right now, who is the, reporter on First Take, Get Up, ESPN. One of the dopest female reporters out right now, you know what I'm saying, sports analyst. And, she done had a run-in with Cam Newton. Said some things, you know what I mean, because I believe she misunderstood a statement. I'm not going to play the clip because, everyone's been playing the clip all day. And, Cam basically was talking about how he was explaining what's a game changer versus a game manager. Now, let's be clear. This is not just about sports that we're talking about here. I'm speaking about how opinions, which are valid and everyone has one, but what happens when an opinion gets personal? Now it becomes a personal attack, and instead of the professional rebuttal and response that it should have stayed. So, I want to talk about that. I want to touch on that very briefly, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to everyone that's able to make it right now. So if you don't know, Cam Newton played for the Carolina Panthers for a number of years. Then he wound up, retiring out with the New England Patriots. Then he went back to the Panthers, and then he retired. So let's not get it confused that Cam Newton is out of the NFL because he cannot play. Actually, he chose not to play. He chose to retire from the game. He walked away. All right. Same way Marshawn Lynch walked away from the game, he walked away from the game too. It's in the same way that many of these younger NFL players are literally walking away from the game after 7 to 10 years in the NFL. These guys get some tenure, they get their pensions and everything. And I'm not about to break my body up anymore for the game. I gotta go. But that's not what this is about. This is about understanding the difference between game changing and game managing. So Cam was explaining that. He was saying how, Dak Prescott, Tua Tagovailoa, right? And forgot who the other quarterback he mentioned. He said that they were game Brock Purdy. He said that they were game managers, right? And then he was speaking about game changers. Okay. So when you think about what a manager is one who maintains, right? Whether it be a shift or whether it be people, basically a game manager is a person who plays a game who is basically not going to lose the game, who's going to make good plays, the right plays at the right time, et cetera, et cetera. A game changer is one who is going to win the game, who wants the ball in 2 minutes left in the game, who is going to leave the pocket, okay, who's going to shoot that three with 5 seconds left, who's going to the hole to you know what I'm saying, to win the game. So understanding that, right? When he said that today, I mean, not today, but when he said it the other day, Kimberly Martin came on Get Up this morning, and basically she personally attacked him. I don't think she was even ready to talk about what his statement actually meant. Because if she really broke down what a game changer and a game manager is, she would have, been like, yo, wait a minute, let me wait a second before I even respond to this, right? But whatever battery juice got in her back this morning, and she started talking about this, I don't really think she knew the backlash that it was going to bring. So, when you're talking about a quarterback like Cam Newton, you're talking about a guy who's been in the league, all right, since 2011, all right, played 10 seasons in the NFL. And mind you, you're talking about a guy who won, 2010, the Davey O'Brien Award, the Walter Camp Award. He won the Maxwell Award, won the Heisman Trophy, okay? This is right before he gets into the NFL. Then when he gets into the NFL, rookie year comes around, guess what? Carolina Panthers got him. Guys, 4,051 yards, okay? Listen, touchdowns, 21, 17 interceptions, but his rushing yards were serious, okay, even at that time. So in the first year, he had 706 rushing yards on 126 carries, averaging 5.6 yards a carry with 14 touchdowns. So when you're talking about a guy who's a game changer and a game manager, Cam has always been a game changer. Like Mike Vick, game changer. Like Lamar Jackson, game changer, right? These guys aren't game managers. They're going out there to win a game. But when you look at Dak Prescott, Brock Purdy, a couple of other quarterbacks, Tua, got to say, these guys are not going to all out win a game for you. They're going to make right plays. They're going to, run if they have to. And they're going to stay in the pocket. They're going to play it safe. These OCs know the type of quarterbacks that they have when they're creating the playbook. And I think sometimes you sports analysts get too far out of the box in thinking that just because you got a guy like, and I'm going to say, you got Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott has been with the Dallas Cowboys for 10 years. And I got to say, he has never been a big game winner. Never. Tua, been in the league 5 years. Never been a big game winner. You feel me? Never. Not a big game winner. When you look at Brock Purdy, who's just now getting his feet really up under him. But he's not a big game winner. These guys, when it comes to critical moments in games, they lose it. They lose it. They throw interceptions. They throw missed passes. They throw it too high, throw it too low, throw it out of bounds. And I'm not saying they're the all and in all when it comes to certain parts of the times of the game. But if you're up, you have to know how to protect the lead. This is what these guys are out there for. Okay. Now you got a guy like Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes. These guys are going to win games, win or lose. 2 minutes, I want the ball in my hands. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the difference between one who's a game changer and a game manager. Michael Jordan wasn't a game manager. He was a game changer. Kobe Bryant, game changer. LeBron James, game changer. AI, game changers. These guys took shots. They had the worst shooting percentages in the league. So when you talk about sports and when you're talking about game-changing individuals, not just in football, but all throughout sports, these guys were game-changing guys. You feel what I'm saying? So for them to have the worst shooting percentages in the NBA, but still lead the league in scoring and assists and defense. These guys took shots they would have never have taken. They would have listened to the critics. But Kimberly Martin, you attacked a guy who not one played the position. Okay, played the position. He's a freak of nature. All right, freak of nature. Josh Allen, same guy, game changer. These guys will leave the pocket. These guys will do what is necessary to win a game. Dak ain't like that. I'm sorry. If that offends you, then I'm sorry to say Dak is not like that. Tua is not like that. Brock Purdy is not like that. Couple of guys, Trevor Lawrence, not like that. You feel what I'm saying? And I got to even put Baker Mayfield. He's game manager. Okay? When you talk about great ball players from the NFL that are game changers, I look at Randall Cunningham, Warren Moon, okay? Heck, Aaron Rodgers, even now, you know what I'm saying? I look at the gunslinger, Brett Favre. You know what I mean? I look at that guy. These guys were game changers. They were not game managers. Okay. Tom Brady, game manager. Even though they was up, he knew how to manage the game. And he's one of the greatest. Now you got great game managers. Okay, Tom Brady, John Elway, game changer. You feel what I'm saying? He was a straight game changer. You dig what I'm saying? So, when you think about what's a game changer in a game manager, when you put it all on paper and you looking at the pros and the cons and the X's and O's, you have to understand, like, a lot of these guys were not big game winners, period. But when you're talking about Cam and you attack Cam the way that you did, you know what I'm saying? You didn't even attack him, to rebut the situation, to rebut the opinion that he had. You attacked him personally by, well, let's get past the close. The close had nothing to do with the statement. I just think that you wasn't prepared to come out there to really talk about that. And instead, what you did was you attacked him. And not only did you attack him with no facts, nothing to back up your statements at all. So I would suggest that, you either go on his show or you apologize to the man. Really, honestly, because that's really what you did was, honestly, man, you set yourself up for this one here. Ryan Clark even had to get at you today. He said it, but he couldn't mention no names. You dig what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we all knew he was talking about you. Right. I didn't say Trevor Lawrence was in a top 5, Mr. Nelson. What I said was that Trevor Lawrence was a game manager. That's what I said. I didn't say anything about top 5 quarterbacks in the NFL. I'm talking about dudes that are playing on teams that people get confused about what type of leadership they're playing under. Okay, you got to understand that when you're playing under dudes like Lamar Jackson, you know what I'm saying, and Aaron Rodgers, these guys command the locker room. You feel me? They command the locker room. Those are leaders. Those are game changers. All right? You have game managers. They don't command the locker room. Okay? They're good followers. And that's exactly what these guys have been. Trevor Lawrence is still trying to find his way, but I don't see him surpassing C.J. Stroud, who's a game changer. I don't see him surpassing Justin Fields, who's a game changer. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of these quarterbacks who are sitting in positions and getting paid very well for just being game managers. And usually guys that have top defenses and okay quarterbacks is just game managing, bro. Period. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they can say whatever they want about Joe Burrow, but Joe Burrow is a game changer. You know when he's on the field, something is going to happen. You know when Mahomes is on the field, something is going to happen. So when you look at the dynamics of the NFL and you look at Cam's statement, Cam's right. And many sports analysts may not want to agree with that. But for her to even say, like, look at him now type stuff, yo, listen, the man is doing well with his podcast. He has a lot of business ventures that's going on as well. You know what I'm saying? So, for her to make the statement that she made and attack him personally, Will, it was out of line. It was out of order. And on the other side of that, you know what I'm saying? When you are in a business that's dominated by white men, I have to say it, who control the narrative, you have a responsibility whether or not you're going to go out there and attack your brother. because that's exactly what she did. Whether it wasn't, I don't even care whether what she personally felt about Cam, but you went on national TV and you attacked your brother without pause. You had cause, but you attacked him without pause. And it's just amazing. And a lot of times this is what happens. You know, when you are in an arena as such and you're trying to make a name for yourself, but you don't make a name off the backs of others, especially being the only woman in the room. And now it makes it seem like, you thirsty for the power. That's what it makes it seem like. You know what I'm saying? But Cam, he didn't make not one wrong statement in that. And I just feel like at this point, Kimberly Martin needs to apologize to this man and needs to apologize to the people who she has a responsibility to. Because for real, like it's something like this that could easily get you 86 off a network. Because what if this thing goes on and keeps going and it snowballs into something different? So I'm not saying like she's not a good sports analyst, but you to be a good sports analyst, you don't attack a person, okay? You don't attack their personal, or just being a good analyst or a good reporter, period. If you report news or even if you're creating news, you don't attack somebody, period. You don't do that. You don't do that unless you got something personal with that person. But other than that, like I said, Cam Newton said it right. Game managers, game changes. Shout out to Randall Cunningham, Warren Moon, two of my favorite quarterbacks all time. You feel me? But yeah, man, we're going to talk about it. Chop it up. You feel me? So what's going on with everybody out there tonight? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everyone who's paying attention to this right now, who chimed in. I appreciate y'all. As always, 17 minutes after the hour. Yeah, I know y'all getting ready to wind down. You feel me? But hey, I do always want to tell y'all, I thank y'all for always tuning in. You know what I'm saying? I thank you. I thank you for all your support. I thank you for the love. And I always have to tell y'all that no matter what I do, no matter what I say, no matter where I go, you feel me? I always want to give a shout out to my Lord and my Savior, Jesus Christ, who always gives me the ability to be able to get on here and do this anytime that I'm able to do it. Shout out to my brother, Anthony McCoy. What's going on, brother Ant? You feel what I'm saying? In the building. Shout out to you. And, just a lot of things that's also going on in the news that I don't really want to get into tonight. But here's what I would like to leave you guys with. All right. If you are in a room and you hear something that is out of order, you have a responsibility to either say something or you also have a responsibility to let it go. But if I know that what's being said has the potential to hurt something in someone, you know where your responsibility lies. And it's in the truth. And this is why I tell people when they're doing social media, when they're doing content creation, you got to be careful with the things that you put out on social media, even the things that you tag. Because the truth is, I watched a couple of videos today about Kimberly Martin and all of these things was chopped and screwed and people are taking bits and pieces from other places and creating content. It's not creating content to me. That's straight biting to me. You feel me? Not really having the crazy subject matter to talk about. A lot of these dudes can't even expound on half of the subjects that they're chopping and screwing about. So I urge y'all, be careful who you tag, be careful who you follow, be careful what videos you follow, be careful what videos you tag. Be careful of the video content creators because they are too getting reckless out here. All right? That's what I want to leave y'all with. But shout out to my peoples, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. I love y'all. Hey, man, y'all have a great weekend. I know the weather is crazy right now. Have a great weekend. Yo, Kimberly Martin, man, use it as a teachable moment. Holler at your boy Cam, man. I'm going to talk to y'all later. Peace.